The woman is jolted awake by intense pain, only to find her bedroom flooded with seawater. At first, she thinks she's still dreaming, but when the woman sees water pouring in through the window, she realizes how serious this really is. Her family lives on the 5th floor, which can only mean one thing. The entire city is already underwater. Without a second thought, the woman lifts her son onto her back and runs outside. The hallway is already packed with people, all fighting to escape. If they want to survive, they have to climb higher, but the overcrowded stairwell pushes her into despair. The water keeps rising fast. At this rate, they'll be submerged any moment. With no other choice, the woman carries her son and searches for another way out. Luckily, there's a fire escape outside the building, but after climbing just a few floors, their path is blocked by piled up debris. The woman grips the handrail and carefully pulls herself upward. By the time she reaches the 8th floor, the seawater has already followed them up. She barely has time to greet a coworker across the hallway, when suddenly, her son disappears. She rushes into the opposite apartment, calling his name, but what she sees inside leaves her completely frozen. In horror, a massive tsunami, towering hundreds of meters high, is racing toward the city at unimaginable speed. The next second, 3-meter-thick reinforced glass shatters instantly. The entire city is plunged into absolute chaos. This sudden disaster turns everything into a living nightmare. But where did the tsunami come from? Just moments earlier, a small asteroid struck Antarctica, causing the polar ice sheets to collapse. At the same time, the woman wakes up at home and notices water seeping inside. Before she can even understand what's happening, the entire apartment complex is already surrounded by floodwater. All floors below the 5th level are completely submerged. Terrified residents flood into the stairwells, shouting for help. Seeing this, the woman immediately lifts her young son and races toward higher ground. By now, water in the corridors reaches their ankles. The raging flood has shattered humanity's sense of safety. Dark storm clouds blanket the sky, as if the end of the world is approaching. After relentless effort, mother and son finally reach a temporarily safe floor. But before the woman can feel relieved, her son suddenly vanishes, without a trace.